I think this brings up an interesting question. And without looking at it, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that they get audited. So the 10Ks get it audited, and they also will go back and audit prior 10Ks, even after they've already been audited and posted. So there is a chance that something happened that the auditor caught, and it could have been an honest mistake. It also could have been that they overstated their revenues like they did prior in when they got caught. It could be, it's probably one of those two things. They either did a boo-boo, which is a mistake, or they intentionally misled people and stated them as higher than they were. There's also been accounting changes on how some revenues are accounted for now, and I honestly haven't looked back to notice if there was differences from a prior year to a current year, but some of how revenue is cataloged now has changed a little bit with companies going forward, but that doesn't mean that they won't go back and adjust their financials to represent those accounting changes. And that could be what Xerox did as well. So I don't want to throw them under the bus without doing my due diligence, but those are a couple things that you could kind of keep an eye on. But I would agree with you, if they have a history of doing this, and especially if management wasn't changed since that period, that would be something to be like, ooh, 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 I really got to be leery of anything like that. So what are your thoughts, Andrew?
I would agree with that. I would look for red flags over if it's a habitual thing. And then I would also look at it on a sliding scale of, are we talking about like $10 million or $10 billion? What's the scope of the change that was restated? Like it's not super uncommon to see it restated like this. Where it could be a potential red flag, I think, is the size of it, and like you said, the reputation of management, how often this happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. An easy way to try to determine that would be to look at the current 10K and do a control F search for revenue or adjustments or accounting changes or something along those lines.